Howdy. Hello. Long time no see. I figured out why. Today's Sunday, the daylight savings time day. And well, next Monday, the 10th, I have my second back surgery. Between the depression of having to have another back surgery and the realization that I can't move around as much, took over and made me lazy. Now, am I going to release a video next week? Not unless it's just to update you about my back surgery. But video today comes from a return. Still sealed. You know how I do this. My box, my packaging. It's a jacket. And be careful of this. When you copy and paste other people's, you know how we search for similar and we sell like, watch for the size, because that's what happened on this. I don't know how it happened. I'm usually good about stuff like that, but it's supposed to be a corduroy jacket. I just do this just to make sure it is the corduroy jacket. And voila, one corduroy jacket. Not quite as folded as I did it, but I will be relisting it. Yeah, I think I put it, let me see, what size was it? It's a 40R, 40 regular, and I think I had a 42. It's a really bad mistake, but things happen. Well, I got you here. Let me tell you about, well, one story I can remember right now. There was two, but I don't remember the other one. Been doing that a lot lately. If you saw my spinal cord, you might understand. I had a customer. I went to a thrift store, and there was a printer, a HP printer, worth a lot of money. Now, yes, normally I do not pick up printers at the Goodwill because you never know if they work. You never know if any electronic works at Goodwill. Why people even give away their broken electronics is beyond me. But that's a different topic. I checked. It wasn't a Goodwill. It was a different store, high price store. But I think this was only like $14, maybe $24. But for the price it sold for, it was definitely worth it. I don't remember the model. I could look it up real quick because I have to. Well, I don't have to do anything. I gotta do the request, but I'd have to really search for the printer. So they got it maybe a day that day or the next day. They sent me a message saying it's the wrong printer, and I'm like, before I bought it, I made sure the tape that was on it was factory tape. Now you might say, how do you know it's factory tape? There wasn't no rips. This looked like something that was still sealed. Someone didn't use it and either gave it away. And I didn't think about this. I was buying some t-shirts one day for myself. I'm from Memphis. I love my Tigers. And they were Memphis State Tiger shirts here in Nashville. Kind of weird. But anyway, I mentioned to the lady as I was checking it out, I said, wow, because it was like 3 or 4 of them. I said, I really can't believe someone gave away all their Memphis shirts. And she goes, maybe they didn't give them away. Got me thinking, yeah, when people pass away, people just throw out stuff, I guess. So, but anyway, let's just say someone bought it and didn't open it and they passed away, and the people that cleaned their house out said, well, we don't want this, give it to thrift store. Anyway, however it got there, it still looked new to me. I never opened it to check because a unopened item is worth more. But I was very, very careful in making sure this was brand new before I even left the aisle. I mean, I didn't even pick it up until I knew for sure. So anyway, customer claimed that it was a different printer in the box. No, I said that was a brand new item, factory sealed. There's no way it was a different printer. Anyway, I never said anything. They never asked for a return. I don't remember what their feedback was, whether they were relatively new to eBay, because new people don't know how to open a return. But anyway, I got a message from eBay like, now if you wonder why I'm foggy on this happened like 3 or 4 months ago. Now, yeah, about 3 weeks of it is my fault from bringing it to you when it finished, but it took 2 to 3 months for the process to go through. And what happened is the lady did a chargeback on her credit card. I guess that's how she bought it. She said the item was, she never questioned me, never complained to eBay. She just filed a return on her credit card, which that alone, if someone asks for a return and you refuse and they do that, that's on you. But if they go straight for the credit card on a $200 item, that's right, I sold this for $200. It's usually their fault and they're trying to pull one over on you, which I suspected the whole time. Anyway, they did their little file back. And of course, eBay put a hold on my money. And it took 2 to 3 months for the credit. I had to send in my information, my pictures, which the only pictures I had are the ones that I posted online with the item. But when I took the pictures, I took close up of the tape that was taped to the box, where the factory tape goes around. I took clear pictures of that area, and that might have saved me, because either I've always heard that if you ever get a credit dispute, you might as well kiss your money goodbye. I won. I don't know how. Thank God I did. They sent me a letter saying the dispute was closed and found in my favor. I was as shocked as you are, because I really didn't expect it. People do this all the time, and as far as I know, people get away with it. Now, could eBay have decided to refund me the money even though they had to pay it because they saw where it was actually sealed? I don't know. I don't know how eBay goes through all that stuff. I don't know what the process is. But yeah, I got 1 in a million chances of that happening probably, and it did. And the other story I still can't remember, so if I ever figure out what it is, maybe I'll make another video. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that to your attention while I had you on that, considering you probably would have just enjoyed. You probably just would have watched the return real quick, and now that it's a longer video, probably none of you are here anymore. But anyway, if you are here, say thanks, or whatever you want to say in the comments, just to let me know someone actually sees the end of this thing. But I appreciate everybody I have, all 180 of you, I think, my subscribers. I am really sorry I'm not putting out a lot of content right now. I'm fixing to drive for Uber this week to make some extra money. I've been doing that, as you saw in some of my last videos. That is another reason I didn't post for a while, because I pretty much let the eBay stuff go. Even though I still had my store, I was still selling a few things, enough to cover the monthly subscription. But I don't know, I've lost interest in eBay. I really have. Their new rules with their new promoted listing thing coming out and everything. And if you don't promote, they're going to put you down at the bottom and try to bury you. So I don't know. me, I'd rather sell all this stuff. I tried to put it on Marketplace one time, and nobody even sent me an offer. I may have been asking for too much, but it never hurts for someone to go, hey, I'll give you, think I was asking 10,000. At the time, I had listings valuing over $10,000. Right now, what? I know there's a way to check that. Let's see. Come on. Go to the overview. I think that's how you got to it. I don't. What are you doing? Sorry, the website's acting all crazy. Yeah, I don't see where it says. But anyway, I was asking $10,000. Like I said, at the time I had that much money in listings. Like if you had sold it, you would have made $10,000, and then I still have a death pile that's 3, 4, maybe 5 times bigger than what I have listed. I still have something from that house that my buddy let me go in and get the stuff out of, and that was over a year ago. So yeah, I've lost interest in eBay, but yeah, nobody even sent me an offer going, hey, I'll give you 4,000, or hey, let me come look at it and I'll let you know. That's, I mean, those are records. There's 200 plus records in each crate, and even at $5 a piece, 5 times 2, that's what, 1,000? No, 200. Yeah. So $1,000 per crate, that's $4,000 right there. Now, can you get $5 for every record? No, but I've been selling some of them, and some go for 10. I sold a signed copy of Nazareth. I don't remember which album. Love Hurts. You're messing with a son of a bitch. Hair of the Dog. I sold that one. I think I was wanting 150. Someone gave me an offer for 100. I didn't pay nothing for it. Yeah, I'll take $100 for it. Is it less than what it might be worth? Probably, but I didn't pay nothing for it. So, $100 for that one. Well, that covers, what? I'm losing train of thought. 20? 19 records? I don't know, something like that. So you're covering the gap on 19 records. I still think it's worth, I don't know, it's worth something. I mean, especially if you want to do whatnot. I got a lot of great whatnot items. I just don't want to list them. I don't want, because I don't care what Harry Tornado says. I would rather take a picture of everything and let people see what it is. Let them either start bidding or at least know what they want to bid on before the auction starts. Anyway, this video's gone on for 13 minutes and it's way too long. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good one.